in these days, one of the most important things is to keep the eye and perhaps to keep the heart opened to the land of Israel. Every Jew has to remember one thing, that we may live wherever we live, in all corners of the world. And we may be there for a generation or 10 generations. To know, to be identified with the language and with the culture of every country. Sometimes we are so well identified with that we are much better than the natives. But that is a part of what we are. But all these don't change one point. Where is our home? And that is a very important, very big difference. We have a place where we live. We have a house. And we have a house in sometimes in Finland or in Queensland or in New Jersey or in New Zealand. This is where our house is, and may stay there for many years. But our home is in the land of Israel. That is home. And home means it is not something that I'm always being in my home, but I always belong there. That is always my home. I may change houses from one house to another house, but I cannot change a home, because the home is fixed and it is a part of my very own identity, my own identification. So looking towards the home, which is not just, it's a homeland, it's a home of the people. One has to remember that whatever we do, even our prayers from one side of the world to the other, when we pray for rain, or we pray for the dew, we pray really for what happens in our home, in the land of Israel. It may be in other countries, it may be a tornado, or the beginning of the winter. At home, it is now the time of it is now springtime. So we keep our heart is somehow in our home. Of course, it makes also some kind of practical demands that people should do, not as tourists, but to come, perhaps more than once in their lives, to visit home. To come to visit home, not in order, nobody's asking anybody to vote in the elections of the State of Israel. People are not even ordered to serve in the army of the State of Israel. But people are asked, and they really demanded from within, not from without, to be at home, to feel the home as a home, to see the flowers of the home, and the trees of the home, and the skies of the home, and the mountains of the home. These are the home. These are the inner picture, the inner image that we have of our own identity. We can superimpose on it many other pictures of the places that we visit for 100 years or for 2,000 years. But they are not a substitute for the home. The home is the completely and always our home. And we should come, all of us, as youngsters and as old people, just to be there. We are not asked to do anything. We are basically asked to be immersed again in the feeling that we are coming home. We are coming to where is eternally our home. We can be exiled from there. We can be estranged from it, but we should come back and again feel at home.